Are you crazy? Or are you just mad?
Hello, 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 hello! And welcome to the Mad Musicians Against Depression podcast, where we discuss the latest news, research and hot topics surrounding mental health. I'm Thomas Maher, and I'm joined in studio by my beautiful co-host, award-winning singer, songwriter and presenter, Indiraa.
Indiraa!
Hi, Boo Boo.
Hello, Indiraa.
Hi, baby. How are you?
I'm grand, and how are you? Welcome back to the Mad Pad podcast. Episode 19, folks. How are you doing?
So 9 minus 1 is 8, our lucky number again.
Again, yes, exactly.
So it all adds up to our lucky numbers.
Right, you calculate everything to 8 somehow. You make it 8.
Last time was 18. 1 into 8 is 8.
Yes, right. 1 minus 19.
And 17 was 1 plus 7 is 8.
Imagine that. No matter how you do it, you come to the conclusion you reach 8. Fair play to you. So how's things? How have your week been? You still?
Oh, it's good. I had my sister and my brother-in-law in town, so that was quite good fun.
They just left, haven't they?
Yeah, they left about 5 minutes ago.
2 brown things departed the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, did they go with the flow?
They went with someone else. His name is Attic. I think he's somewhere up there.
Attic?
Up in the attic.
Oh my God, Attic. Oh, what a name. Attic. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, it's a Muslim name, Atiq actually, but
Atiq.
he calls himself Attic.
Attic.
I guess that's what people call him here. So, yeah.
So we got Go with the Flow and we got Attic again.
Yeah, and then there's the other guy. What's his name? The other one?
Dunno.
Who Varsha likes?
Dunno. Oh, I know the fella. Yeah. Jimmy Radlett?
Oh, I don't know. I've forgotten his name now.
You've forgotten his name. You obviously don't like him because you've forgotten his name.
Tipu. His name is Tipu.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Oh, yeah.
Tipperary.
Well, I think he expects a lot of tippus at the end of the drive.
Does he get them? I can give him a few tippus.
I can give him a tip.
Yes.
Yeah, don't drive so fast.
Yeah. We can't really. It's only 5 mile zones in a lot of places now, isn't it?
20.
20. All right. So listen, you're not looking so patched up now. What's happening?
I am patched up. It's just they're going to take the stitches off on Monday here on my hand, and then my leg should be seen Thursday week. I think, Thursday. On Thursday. No, second, whenever that is.
Okay. That's next week.
And then I've got, and then they'll have a look at the stitches on my face and my knee.
And I'm only going to assess your brain.
Well, that's been assessed. They said I'm a super genius person.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they lied to you.
No, they didn't lie to me.
They did lie to you. They did, yeah. They lied to you.
They didn't lie to me.
Those people in the white jackets, they shouldn't be saying things like that to you.
Is that why you're wearing a white jacket?
Well, I am. Sure, of course I am. I want you to feel at home.
You are funny.
I am, yeah. So you're off to see The Boss tonight?
Yeah.
In Wembley Stadium?
Yeah. And I was watching the Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump. I refuse to call it the other way around. Mm-hmm. And I was saying, born in the USA. Thank God I'm not born in the USA.
Yeah, I second that.
And of course I did message Kamala Harris, and I told her how I support her, and I tried to send money for the campaign, but I'm not an American. Yes, 3 messages, but 3 messages. I'm not an American citizen, so I couldn't sponsor the campaign.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So.
Yeah. Anyway, £5 goes a long way.
No, my 2 sisters are American citizens, so I'm going to ask them to put the money forward, and then I will pay them back, but I will sponsor her campaign.
Yeah, good for you. £5 can go a long way.
Don't forget, she's a brown ting too.
She's half brown ting.
Yes, and she comes from the same part of India as I do.
Yes.
Not that I'm being very...
She's born in the USA, different.
Yeah. And of course, she is non-misogynist like Donald, and she's not racist, and she's not anti-immigrants, and she's not all the stuff that he is. For all those Trump supporters, Trumplicans, sorry, not on the same page as you.
Only took one for democracy lately, didn't he, recently? He did one, yeah. Unfortunately, they missed.
I know. Here today, gone tomorrow.
That's another conspiracy that's cropped up recently as well.
Yeah, my sister's convinced it's a conspiracy. Yeah. I go with it when she's there.
It's a good one, I have to say.
Yeah.
So what have we got today? We have 4 articles. Now, last week we said we were going to use Chat GPT to summarize the articles.
Yes.
And we've done that.
And I think this is good because we have more time to talk crap.
Exactly.
And less time to go
less
into...
science and more crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So we did that, and they've definitely been summarised. So
because I've got only 3 lines to read, which is good because we can tell you our experiences on these things.
Yeah.
Which is quite good.
I think it's really good. It takes out the most important
Hey guys,
parts.
listen, all of you listening out there, we need more interaction with all of you. You need to tell us if things are pertaining to you, not pertaining to you, or people in your family. A little interaction would be great if you can message us, and so we can actually talk about things that may be worrying all of you. I think that's important, right?
That's right. Reach out. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Reach out. Reach out to me. I'll be there.
Anyway, did you see the Eurovision last night? Sorry, it was the opening ceremony for Olympics.
Oh, yeah,
I confused it with Eurovision.
Oh, Olympics.
Oh my, it was terrible.
The only part I liked was seeing Rafa Nadal out there and Serena Williams, so I was happy for them.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was the Eurovision of Olympics. It was terrible.
No, I think right up to, it was 4 hours and 3 hours and 40 minutes, I was watching and screaming in anger, and then the last 20 minutes was kind of good.
Because you knew the last 20 minutes there was a finale.
No, because I thought it was nice. The hot air balloon thing was quite a nice touch, and Celine Dion, they patched her up pretty well, and she sings beautifully, although she sung for the first time in 5 years, and she did a bloody good job. So that last 20 minutes was okay for me.
A shame for the opening though, because the opening part you need to open with a bang. That opens certainly with a soft punch.
The number of things they had to cover. They had to cover everything that's politically correct.
It was very woke, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, never mind. It's just my opinion. I didn't like it. I thought it was utter rubbish. So let's move on from that and see what articles we have today.
Yeah.
So we got 4 articles, as always. Hot topics and mental health. And Indira's first one today is going to be Neuroscientist. Neuroscientist says never do these 3 things to maintain brain health. And then I hit back with new patient guide for mood and anxiety disorders available to the public, which is interesting. And then Indira is back with new magnetic therapy might help treat bipolar disorder, because you yourself have used magnetic therapy.
Yes,
you've had it. So that's appropriate for you. And then my last one is 7 tips on ways to avoid depression. And these are all summarised, folks. So obviously the full articles will be including the links, the show notes. You can go on and read the whole article if you're interested to do so. We'll just summarise it from now on to make it less boring, and we can talk more crap.
Well, I think a lot of facts can be a little bit tedious.
Of course.
And not that anyone takes it in. Even while reading it, I think sometimes I'm not taking it in.
Yeah, we're not going to baffle anybody with science.
No.
We just want to
And sometimes when you're reading your article, I kind of snooze. Oh, sorry. Did I just say that aloud?
Yeah, but you know what happens when you snooze? You lose. No, that's what happens. And we've got a UFO article. Multiple UFO sightings reported across Sussex. Full list and map. Wow. And then we've got a great track today. Listen to my Radio Caroline during the week again. And a new song, a band called The Cold Stairs. And it's called Blow Wind Blow. It's fantastic. Okay. It's a fantastic new track. So I'm going to do that in the show today. So without further ado, Indira, take it away.
Okay, the neuroscientist highlights 3 habits to avoid for a better brain health. Now, these are the 3 highlights. I'm going to go over them twice so you can remember. The first one, checking your phone immediately upon waking. This disrupts the dopamine levels and negatively impacts mood and mindset. How many of you have picked up your phone first thing in the morning?
Hands up.
Exactly. Second, engaging in negative self-talk. This can lead to depression, anxiety, and increased risk of dementia. I used to do this all the time. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this and that. No.
You are this and that.
Third one, consuming highly processed foods. Guilty. These foods lack essential nutrients affecting the brain, function, and concentration. Experts suggest starting the day with nutrient-rich foods, avoiding negative thoughts, and limiting early phone usage. I'm going to repeat it again. Checking your phone immediately upon waking. This disrupts the dopamine levels and negatively impacts your mood and mindset. 2, engaging in negative self-talk. This leads to depression, anxiety, increased risks of dementia. And third, consuming highly processed foods. The foods lack essential nutrients affecting the brain function and concentration. Experts suggest starting the day with nutrient-rich foods, avoiding negative thoughts, and limiting early phone usage.
Absolutely, 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Guilty of that most things myself at some stage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the nutrient deficient foods we don't have because you cook. You cook a lot of fresh
food
every day. Every day. So I mean, so that's not really a concern for us because that's an exception I think for you because you do cook most days and healthily. But I would say a lot of people don't. So yeah, a very poignant article there.
Yep.
The phone use in the morning, it definitely is probably a lot of people do anyway.
Yeah,
I've cut that out myself recently as well. When I get up in the morning, I usually get up around 7ish, 7:15. I don't touch the phone because my alarm goes off on the clock. I get up, just mooch around for 5 minutes and then get a coffee going. And then about 20 minutes, 25 minutes later, then I drag the phone out, read the newspaper and what's the latest news. So I give myself that little headspace for a half an hour before I do it. I think that's important.
I think so too. I have this really bad habit of reaching for the phone and reaching for the remote control to put the news on because I'm obsessed with the news, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally reach out. Not a good idea.
Well, we want everybody to reach out, but not in that way. We want to reach out and touch me. Good article. Okay, so my one is a new patient guide for mood and anxiety disorders available to the public. Interesting. Okay, this article from the American Psychiatric Association. Where's my glasses? Because I'm going to make a gobbledygook of this. 1 sec. I hate these things. Aha! Now I can see. This article from the American Psychiatric Association, APA, discusses the release of new patient guide designed to help individuals navigate mood and anxiety disorders. This guide aims to provide comprehensive information on these conditions, including their symptoms, treatment, options and strategies for managing them. It is intended to support patients in understanding their diagnosis, making informed treatment decisions and enhancing their overall mental health. The guide emphasizes the importance of early intervention and the role of both medication and psychotherapy in managing mood and anxiety disorders. It also highlights the significance of lifestyle changes such as exercise and stress management in supporting mental well-being. And that's it in a nutshell.
So the 2 things to remember.
Go on. Do you remember?
Yes. Exercise and having things diagnosed in time.
Yeah, early diagnosis.
There you go.
And then obviously highlights the significance of lifestyle changes such as exercise and stress management in supporting mental well-being. So again, folks, this is a very interesting article, and this guide can be downloaded online from the link provided in the show notes. So if you want to read the full article, and feel free to download the guide itself and keep it with you, because I think it's a very essential guide to have. You can refer to it any time. So a very good one. I liked that one. Did you like that one, Indiraa?
Absolutely.
What did you like best about it?
The fact that you read it?
Yeah, I read it, didn't I? I'm so smart. Right, you've got one now. What have you got for us coming up?
I have got coming up.
You've got new magnetic therapy might help treat bipolar disorder. Is that a fact?
Yes.
So tell us all about it, will you?
Okay. A new study has found that accelerated intermittent theta burst stimulation, a form of transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, can significantly reduce depression symptoms in patients with treatment resistant to bipolar disorder. The therapy involves delivering magnetic waves to a specific brain region using an electromagnetic coil. In a trial involving 24 patients, those who received the magnetic therapy showed a substantial decrease in depression scores compared to those who received a sham treatment.
Sham?
So that's like a placebo treatment almost. These promising results suggest a potential for this therapy to aid those who do not respond well to traditional medications. So there you go. You can use 24 patients were used in this, and then there was a control group as well. And it's the magnetic waves to a specific area of your brain. And it was treatment that for resilience in bipolar disorder. This seemed to work, and depression. It's called transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS. That's all in it, in a nutshell.
Yeah, very good. And again, that article, if you're interested to read the full article, read more about it, more in-depth science and more reviews of it, please feel free to open the link, which will be included in the show notes, and have a look at it yourself. Again, so that was short and sweet again, wasn't it? Do you like it short and sweet like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it like that. Okay. Are you doing a selfie? Folks, she's doing a selfie.
No, I'm sending it
studio.
to my sister, sending one of you and me so she won't text. Huh? She's texting me from the car on the way to the airport. So I'm trying to tell her we're in a podcast.
How childish you are. Look at you.
No, I'm trying to send a picture so she knows we're in a podcast, so she'll stop texting me. That's all.
Don't you tell her you're in a pod and she'll just understand that. You're just taking a picture of me now to take the pee-pee out of me.
No.
You are. I know it.
It's taking the fifi out.
Taking the fifi out of me, yeah. Right, in my next and final article, we're getting through these quick today, aren't they? But I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
My article is 7 tips on ways to avoid depression. Again, this is summarised and it's short and sweet. The article, 7 tips on ways to avoid depression, provides practical advice for maintaining mental health. Key tips include limiting social media use to prevent negative impacts on self-esteem, managing stress through effective stress relief techniques, regular exercise to improve mental well-being, ensuring adequate sleep and a healthy diet, maintaining a healthy weight, being aware of prescription drug side effects, and finally, number 7, seeking professional help if needed. And that's it, folks. And for more detailed information, you can read the full article, which is included in the show notes, as always.
So repeat the things.
Okay, so look, we got number 1, limiting social media use to prevent negative impacts on self-esteem. That's a well-known scientific
that's absolutely all
fact.
These I'm sorry, but influencers just make you feel rubbish about yourself.
Yeah, of course they do, and it's unrealistic.
Yeah,
some of the stuff they want to do and what can be achieved is
and
unrealistic. And
all the filters and everything people use on pictures, then they see themselves in the mirror and you check your look in the mirror.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And this is the thing. So this is a very obviously important one, limiting social media use to prevent negative impacts on self-esteem. That's for everybody. I mean, it's not just for youngsters as well. There is obviously adults who, obviously look and use social media and they get taken in by this as well. Managing stress through effective stress relief techniques. Obviously good again. Do you do such thing? Do you meditation, yoga?
Well,
breathing,
coming from the brown country, we grow up doing yoga in school. Mm-hmm. So it's very much a part of, so my way of doing yoga is actually when I finish training, I do my stretches, yoga stretches.
Yeah. There's so many different ways. Again, there's lots of different ways.
And breathing, breath
work, of course.
Twice a day I do my breathing, which is inhale for 4, hold for 8, exhale for 4.
Meditation.
I do that every day.
Guided meditation. There's lots of different things.
It's the only way I can get sleep.
Yeah, in the article itself, it goes on to obviously name quite a few more different things you can do. So check that out. Regular exercise to improve mental well-being. We know that, of course. Regular exercise is very good. It raises the happy endorphins, hormones in our body to make us feel good.
Which is one of the biggest problems I'm suffering due to my injuries at the moment, is I have not trained in, it's coming up to 15 days tomorrow, 16 days tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's driving me mad.
So you can say that because you're not exercising, it's having an impact on your mental health.
Of course it is. It's actually driving me mad. All I can think of is can't wait to get to the gym. Mm-hmm. It's really bad. I'm highly dependent on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, exercise is a proven force for mental health.
Of course.
Because not only does it make you feel good, look good, but it obviously has a huge impact on biological, what happens into your hormones and everything else that goes on in your body. If you look good, you feel good generally,
Absolutely.
So that's Number 3. Number 4 was ensuring adequate sleep and a healthy diet. Of course, your sleep hygiene is everything. We always said, for me, sleep is one of the most important things. If you don't sleep well,
I'm sleeping well
you
at
will
the
be
moment.
affected. You will be affected by mental health, no doubt about it.
But then I am on medication, so I'm sleeping well.
What medication is helping you sleep?
Oh, no, it's because of the intense pain I get on my knee with the injuries. At night, I have to take something. I have to, because I tried fighting it and I couldn't sleep. So I don't want to lose my sleep, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, good. I always say that's one of the most important things. And then number 5, maintaining a healthy weight. Of course, that's very important anyway, because if you're either underweight or overweight, it can badly affect your self-esteem.
I'm feeling very bad about my weight because I haven't exercised. I feel
Again,
like
it goes
I'm
back
bloating.
to exercise.
Yeah.
It goes back because you use exercise to balance a lot of things that goes on within your body.
Yeah.
Number 6 is being aware of prescription drug side effects. It's easy to get addicted to prescription drug side effects.
That's why I don't like taking
we know the side effects
painkillers.
of that. Yeah, of course. And then number 7, seeking professional help if needed. That's again like reaching out. If you need to reach out, always do so. Don't be afraid to do it. The first step to getting help is to speak out, reach out. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be a friend, family member, a colleague, or something. Someone you can trust, but you need to do that. It's the first step to getting help.
You need to get professional help. I mean, in my parents' time, they just thought psychiatric help or anything else was just people making money. And my mum my dad used to say, oh, you going to a psychiatrist, you're wasting more money. They're just making money off people like you. And
nice.
I thought, Dad, if you had got help, life around you for all of us would have been probably a better place.
Yeah.
Because he needed help. My dad suffered from mood swings like you won't believe.
Yeah,
and
I can imagine.
my mum had anxiety living with him. So,
Well, that's the thing.
You need to change your thinking, guys. Going to a psychiatrist or psychotherapist or any form of help is not a bad thing.
That's right.
It's really not.
It takes a strong person to be able to reach out.
Today, a friend of ours, Ags, was telling me that her brother, who's bipolar, has stopped his medication, his injection.
He gets a monthly injection, doesn't he?
And he's now living with he's visiting his parents, and his dad has cancer, and he's belligerent all the time. And she said, it's life for my mum is hell. So, that's what comes from not getting help.
Yeah, exactly.
And look at the number of people it's affecting. The father, the mother, the sister who's here.
Yeah. The problem is they get addicted to the high, the mania. That's what happens with people with bipolar generally, is why they stop medication. Obviously, with the mania becomes
You're happy all the time, so it's like...
Well, then you're followed by the low, the periods of low.
But he's aggressively happy, which is not good.
Yeah, but people are very...
A friend in our club, you remember the one I used to play tennis with? I mean, she was happy, high, but she wasn't aggressive, but it doesn't mean it's good.
No, it's not good, of course.
It drove everyone around her bonkers. But, these are things you've got to be aware of. And if you see the symptoms in your family or friends, please do bring it to their attention that they need help.
Yeah.
And I see it in certain family members and friends, and I do worry about it, but it's a very touchy subject.
Yeah, no, for sure it is. And usually it can only be, close friend or family members can broach it anyway.
Exactly.
Has to be done.
A partner usually is the best person who needs to be
somebody
aware.
Somebody close to the picture, can do it. Someone who's willing to take a bit of a battering as well, because that usually comes with that if there's self-denial attached to it. So these things are never a short fix, they're a long run thing. So, but like we say, you've got to reach out, admitting to yourself you've got a problem.
It's like anything, a person close to you can tell you certain things. It's like my husband, and all of you know him so well on the farm. He controls a lot of people in business, and that control moves on to...
transcends the home.
To the people at home. And sometimes I have to pull the reins, draw him in and tell him that you are bullying people without knowing you're bullying them. He's doing it for our good, but it's almost like he treats us like we don't know how to look after ourselves.
Yeah.
Those are things you have to be aware of.
Yeah. Well, it makes people feel they're incompetent.
Yeah, and undermining them as well. It's just not good.
Yeah,
so.
that's for sure. So, okay, Good. Again, guys, all those articles, there's links included in the show notes, so go read them for yourselves. That's a summary of it. Hope you like the summary of them, but I think it works much better.
I think it's much more fun as well.
We get to talk about more crap.
Yeah.
You listen to our
Talking of crap.
Yeah.
What about your UFO article?
All right.
I mean, we know that's not crap. That's 100% reality. So
this is good crap. This is good shit, man.
Yeah, this is good shit.
This is good shit, man. So here we go. UFO. Sussex UFO sightings, including in Worthing, Hastings, and Rye. Okay, multiple UFO sightings have been reported in Sussex in the past 2 years, new figures show. Sighting data collected by UFO experts show there were 6 sightings of potential extraterrestrial activity across the country since the beginning of 2023. While no sightings are yet to be reported this year, figures from 2023 suggested several signs of alien life spotted by Sussex residents. The 6 sightings reported, all by different people, were in Rye, Hastings, Eastbourne, Worthing and Sussex. Okay. In Sussex, a UFO spotter reported seeing a white orb glowing in the sky, moving quickly to the south and suddenly changing direction and disappearing. The sighting, reported on September 9th, 2023, is said to have lasted for roughly 30 seconds. An early morning sighting in Worthing is said to have involved a shining blue circular object, which appeared and flew across the sky before disappearing. That was reported at just after 1 a.m. on August 11, 2023. Other sightings across the country were reported from January to September. The data was collected by UFO Identified. Now, that's interesting. Now that is short and sweet, and I didn't even summarise that, because UFO articles, there's no point in summarising them. You miss out all the details.
No, that's half the fun, is all the detail.
Yeah, I'm saying that I didn't summarise that. I didn't summarise it. That's actually the full article. So if you want to see... There's a little diagram here of where all the hotspots have been in 2023. So you can mooch along and click on that link in the show notes and have a look at that if you so desire. So on the topic of UFOs, I mean, we're still expecting this big full disclosure to happen. I think it's going to happen sometime fairly soon. I think in the next 5 years, something really significant is going to happen. There's a lot of talk within the UFO community, people who know about there's something big coming out or some disclosure coming out.
I believe the first and most distinct thing people tried to sweep under the carpet was Roswell. I mean, that was so out there. And how they could sweep that under the carpet, I have no idea. Mind you, Biden was very open about letting the world see what was in the archives, should I say, of UFOs.
Mm-hmm. They all were. I mean, there's the conspiracy about John F. Kennedy, the reason why they think he was assassinated. I was watching a documentary about it. Mm-hmm. And they believe one of the main reasons, probably the most plausible reason why he was actually assassinated, because it was an internal job. It was organised probably by the CIA.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
But they reckon he was very, very, very prominent on trying to get the CIA to open up in their UFO files. He wanted full disclosure. And they didn't want to do it.
Well, obviously. Obama started the ball rolling about opening up everything to the public.
Well, there's a story about that as well, Obama. Apparently, he found out stuff and he stopped asking. He realised that what the public would have known wouldn't been able to digest at the time. So that's why when he originally wanted the access to the files and to be publicly released, he went dead on it completely, because he saw himself. Apparently what was entailed and what they had.
And also, that your advisors tell you, let's face it, your advisors tell you what the people can handle and what they can't.
Yeah, and it's also very hard.
But I think it's only fair that we know.
Eventually we will, because there's too many sightings. We're seeing things and something is going to happen that they can't hide. But that was just
America. Look at the other countries who just shush it all up. I mean, look at India.
Colombia and Cuba are very open about it. They've got their own agency that looks into it and they report everything openly. So there are some countries, and Brazil as well. Brazil is very open about it. So there are certain countries that are actually because they want the information out there. Because they know themselves and they can't hide it. You can't hide it. If people are seeing it, look, that we all have access to great technology these days, whether it's mobile phones, laptops, or tablets, whatever we have. It just takes someone to record something and post it on social media or, and it spreads like a virus. I mean, and that's then something becomes known. If something globally happens and it gets put out there, I mean, there's no hiding anymore. No. It's out there for everybody to see. So something like that is going to happen. So they won't be able to deny it anymore. And they'll have to come clean and say, yeah, Roswell was, Roswell did happen, we covered it up. Because originally when Roswell, they claimed, the military said they found a spaceship. That was the original report. The next day they covered that up by saying it was a weather balloon.
Well, what about the people who mysteriously disappeared, who did the work on the autopsies? People were just dying it was like Russia, people falling out of the same building. It was the same thing. 3 people, car crashes.
Yeah.
And the nurses who assisted in the autopsies, they died? How is that okay?
Yeah, well, that's the lengths they go to keep it secret. That's the lengths they go to, But like I say, I think within the next 5 years, God knows, it could be any time soon. And within that time frame, I think there's going to be a big disclosure. I really think so. Certainly in our lifetime anyway, but I'm hoping definitely in the next 5 years. I mean, a lot of the talk is within the next 5 years.
Do you think people think we're loopy believing UFOs?
I think you'd have to be loopy not to believe in it. I mean, look, science is changing every day.
Yeah, I can't believe we're the only race in hundreds and billions.
It was originally thought the universe was not infinite, was limited. The scope. Now they believe it's infinite.
Yeah.
Because science changes all the time. If you've got an infinite universe with billions and billions of galaxies.
Galaxies, exactly.
How can something not exist in that?
And we're just one little planet in that whole galaxies of billions of galaxies. And we think we're so special? Seriously?
Exactly. So, you'd have to be loopy to think that we're the only person.
And very egotistical to believe we're the only living beings or race.
No, for sure we're not. And we're going to find out soon enough, I think.
Anyway, the fact that I'm very closely related to chimpanzees makes me happy.
Well, you do look like one.
Well, I want to walk like them.
And you are a bit
talk
bananas.
Like doobie-doo, doobie-doo, doobie-doo.
You do resemble a gibbon. A monkey gibbon.
Oh, it's like you say, I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. Talk like you. Be-doo, doobie-doo, doobie-doo.
Oh, my God. We're nuts. So, shall we play that song? The one I said it was beautiful. I heard it during the week.
Oh, you are beautiful.
I am beautiful. Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Right, folks, here's a song. It's my new favourite. It's called Blow Wind
He's
Blow.
so fickle.
Called
Every
The
day
Cold
it's a new
Stairs.
favourite.
Yeah, by the band called The Cold Stairs. Have a listen to this. Hope you enjoy it.
Thousand miles in between us. Oh, but I can see the weather's bad. Storm clouds rising in the distance, threatening everything that you have. Baby, I could be your shelter. I keep you safe from the storm. Blow, winds blow. Blow my lover home to me. Blow, winds blow. Won't you blow my lover home to me? All those promises he made to you were just lies wrapped in gold. He brought you nothing but heartaches. He left you lonely and cold. Baby, I could be your shelter. I keep you safe from the storms. Blow, winds blow. Blow my lover home to me.
what a lovely track to play us out.
That was good.
Oh, wow. Blow and Blow. That's my new favourite. I love it.
You're so fickle.
I'm not so fickle.
Am I your new favourite?
Yeah, you are, yeah. And that's my new song, my new favourite. But that's a really good song.
I'm your new favourite every 5 minutes. By the way, this guy's like really, really fickle. You need to know.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my God almighty. And you're really brown.
I know I am. And
you
you're
act
green.
the clown.
And you're green.
You're brown and you act the clown.
And you're green and you're really mean.
You're brown and you act the clown.
And you're green and really mean.
Clown thing, brown thing.
Green thing, mean thing.
Okay, folks. Hope you enjoyed episode 19 of the Mad Pod podcast.
Can you all
and our
tell how intellectually superior we are as human beings?
Yeah, and our summarized version, new summarized version of the Mad Pod podcast. I hope you enjoyed like that.
We like the Mad Pod podcast.
Yeah.
Mad Pod.
Any complaints, you know where to not find us. Send it to your neighbour, next door neighbour. They'll care more about it than we do. So hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you please communicate more with us, we're here for you.
Absolutely. Reach out, send us an email, call us, whatever you want to do. We're here. All right.
And over and out.
Over and out. Bye. Well, folks, on that note, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we have, and we look forward to bringing you more of the latest news and hot topics surrounding mental health on our next show. Remember, new episodes of the Mad Podcast drop every Sunday at 6 p.m. Episodes are available to listen to on Spotify, Apple Music, and of course, the Musicians Against Depression website, an online toolbox that contains a wealth of information, essential reading, and links relating to mental health. As always, if you or someone you know would like to join the conversation, either in studio or remotely, email us at musiciansagainstdepression@gmail.com or visit the MAD website at www.musiciansagainstdepression.uk for further info. All links, including social media, are provided in the show notes. And remember, no problem in life is insurmountable, and help is just a conversation away. Until the next time, from myself and the wonderful Indiraa, take care.